Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is a nice beautiful autumn set that I'm doing on the beautiful Charlie. We've gone in, she's removed her old nails. They were on for about 5 or so weeks. I just couldn't get her in for her maintenance, so it was a nice fresh set. So I'm just going to go in with prep. We've obviously cleaned and sanitized all of our hands, and now I'm just using the pear bit to come in the cuticles and clean up the sidewalls, making sure we're removing all the dead skin from out of their areas. Now it is sped up slightly, so I'm not being as aggressive as it looks on film there. I am being quite gentle, but quite thorough to try and make sure that we're getting all of that skin out. And then I come down in reverse and I do it up the opposite way. And I never put my drill bit in. I always come in like parallel to the natural nail. You don't want to start digging in or anything like that. And it's the same with the sand band. I'm just gently tickling over the surface to remove the natural nail shine. But I'm not putting any sort of pressure on my e-file. I'm just letting it glide over and remove that surface shine. I'm then going to come in with these super cute cuticle scissors, and they are from Katie Barnes, and I absolutely love them. They are so less scary than nippers, and they, like with nippers it is so easy to cut your client. With these, they are so delicate, so dainty, and so easy to trim away that excess skin without going in too much and removing too much skin and cutting your client or hurting your client. So these are definitely a firm favourite with me at the moment. I am loving them so much. So we're going to apply our nail forms, and I'm using the CJP Salon Length holographic ones. They are my favourite to use. And then I'm going to come in and do a clear base. So I'm using crystal glass, and I'm using the Liz Guild brush, and I'm just going to sculpt out our clear base first, and I'll do this on all of the nails before we just file and refine them slightly before I go in with our design on top. So I'll just let you watch this instead of me talking all the way through it, because it is quite a long video today. We're going to come on the pinky here. I'm just going to do a marble, so marble and glitter, and I'm using Hot Ember, Copper Penny and Fantasy. I'm just going to do marble down the nail. We're going to do some glitter on the end, and I do go in at the cuticle and add some more glitter because I just love the autumn tones. Autumn is my favourite time of year for everything. I love the dark nights. I love the fire on. I love being cosy at home while it's windy outside. I just love, and I love the autumnal tones of nails as well. So I like the darker colours, the rich colours. I just love it. It's not very good for my tan, but the season I absolutely love. So this nail is going to be full glitter nail, and this glitter is from Diamond Glitters. I'm not really sure of the name anymore because it is so long ago that it was like a couple of years ago that I bought it, and I just put it into a stacker pot. So I'm not really sure what it's called, but it is beautiful, beautiful. I'm just going to do a full nail of this. So I was going to do a smile line on that nail, but then I decided to do a side swoopy line on the index finger instead, and I was going to do a full nail of hot ember on that middle nail. I didn't have any design in mind, I was just kind of going with the flow, so that is why you can see me like, I was going to place it down, change my mind. This is just like doing a smile line, but I'm going to, instead of making an actual smile line, I'm going to kind of just make it side swoop, like a side swooshy smile line. But we're just going to build it up the exact same way. So making that wall, creating our nail bed, making sure our apex is nice and high because these nails are quite long as well. So you want to make sure our structure is on point. So getting that nice apex in the back third there with our nude, because we're not going to cap over that. Yes, and then we'll let that dry. So this nail is going to be full nail of hot ember. I'm using small beads to try and build that colour up. So just getting it nice and neatly in the cuticle area first with a small bead and blending that down. And then we're just going to carry on adding some beads to build up that colour without the sort of pigmentation patchiness. So just I'm using quite wet beads just to kind of flow it down the nail, and then I'll add a larger bead to build up the nail. So this nail out of all the nails was actually my favourite. It was just a really simple marble all the way down, but instead of like marbling them together, I'm just picking up the three colours on my brush and just kind of going up and then down, just gentle strokes. And this was actually like my favourite nail out of all of them. I loved how it looked. So I'm just filing that smile line now, excuse me. And I'm using the Tracy Lou 100-180 grit file there. So just filing that nice and crisp, and then I'm going to come in, and I was going to use hot ember and do like a triple swoop with copper penny, but I then decided against that and wanted to use this beautiful glitter, and this is also from Diamond Glitters, and it is called Cherry Cola. It's been one of the hot favourites in autumn. It's just one of those glitters that is just beautiful. So I'm going to use that on the finger, and then I do actually tap a bit of that Cherry Cola glitter onto the pinky as well. But I didn't show that on film, I don't think. And then I encapsulate all of the nails, and then we'll come back when we're ready to file. So the nails are all encapsulated and all dry, ready to file, and I'm using my usual filing method. So I come in with my hand file, shape the sidewalls and the free edge. I then come in with the e-file and go over the surface, and then I just finish file again with my hand file just to make sure everything is perfect. So now on the middle finger, we're going to apply some Swarovski crystals, and I think it's vintage rose. I'm using vintage rose and rose gold crystals and CJP gripper glue. And there was just two little bits of hairs coming up from that brush that really frustrated me. So in a minute, I just cut them off. But yeah, I'm using the vintage rose and the rose gold. Is it vintage rose? It might not even be vintage rose. Can't remember. I don't know if they're more pink, but they're beautiful anyway, and they're from Angel Crystals, and I love their Swarovski crystals. And then after I've applied these crystals, I'm going to apply top coat to the nails, which I didn't show the process of me doing because after a couple of fingers, I just went completely out of shot, and it was really frustrating. So I think it just goes straight into the final result at the end. But I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway. Sorry it's been a few days late. I've just been really busy and haven't had the time to get it voiced over. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye-bye.